We are getting ourselves into the regular season mode because we do the Show Me Something draft every Friday in the regular season. This is our last chance to do it before week 1. Even though we're not entirely sure which players will be suiting up and playing, let's give it a shot, Myles. Show me something week 3.
Hey, man, I came up with a list, and I hope that this will actually be right. So my first one I'm pretty confident about, though, and that's Show Me Something Russell Wilson. We talked about him at the top of the show. We do want to see something that's a little bit more positive from Russell Wilson. Obviously, he's been dealing with the calf injury. We understand that, but I think for the Steelers to really feel good going into week 1, you need to see a couple scoring drives from Russell Wilson this week against the Lions, especially because it looks like the Lions are going to be playing their backups, Mike.
The easy volley back across the net to you would be show me something Justin Fields, but I'm going to say show me something Arthur Smith because I think Steelers fans want to see something from this offense, want to see anything to make them believe that they have an upgrade and not a lateral from Matt Canada.
That's fair, but also I don't know that I really want to see that much against the Lions backups, but I get what you're saying. It makes sense. Let me go to show you something Drake Maye. Drake Maye's been all right. He's been fine. Didn't do much in the first preseason game. I know some had some criticisms about the second preseason game and what they were asking him to do. So let's see a little bit more going into week 1. It's interesting the way that they've been talking about the quarterback position there, with New England. You had Alex Van Pelt say that, the thing that's blocking Drake Maye is Jacoby Brissett from getting more reps with the ones. Let's see what Drake Maye can do with some more time on that offense. Show me something, Drake Maye.
Show me something Jaren Hall. I knew I was going to mention him at some point this week. He had a perfect passer rating last weekend for the Vikings, couple of touchdown passes. He's the forgotten man on the depth chart. He was the 5th-round pick out of BYU last year, got the first start after Kirk Cousins was injured, led them down the field, got concussed at the goal line, and we never heard from him again. When you look at the depth chart now, Sam Darnold, Nick Mullins, Jaren Hall. I saw enough from Nick Mullins to say, show me something Jaren Hall, because maybe Hall can play himself into position to be the backup, and as we saw last year for most teams, the backup plays at some point. All right, one more round. Show me something week 3 of the 2024 preseason. Myles, who you got?
I'll keep it local. Show me something Stetson Bennett. He's going to get pretty much probably all the playing time against the Houston Texans this weekend. A much better game last week than he did in the first preseason game where he threw 4 picks and yet still was able to lead the Rams on a last-minute drive there to win the game. So let's see, Stetson Bennett, show yourself that you can be the backup for a couple weeks while Jimmy Garoppolo was suspended. Show me something Stetson Bennett.
Show me something Sean Clifford. Look, I still don't know whether or not Jordan Love's going to play in this preseason finale. My guess is he won't. The last I saw was Matt LaFleur, the head coach, wasn't sure. We saw enough of Jordan Love against the Browns. He's ready to go. But all due respect to Sean Clifford, there's always a drop-off between number 1 and number 2, but we saw so many quarterbacks get injured last year. I hope the Packers feel good about the understudy to Jordan Love because, and I don't want to be accused of putting the kibosh or the jinx or the hex on Jordan Love, but we saw
knock on wood,
almost every starting quarterback get injured last year. I want to feel better about, I want a veteran backup. I want a guy who has played. I want Joe Flacco. Right? I want a guy who has played if we get to the point where we need to activate the backup plan. And I just show me something, Sean Clifford. Maybe I won't feel that way.
Well, yeah, exactly. But that's why you get the Chiefs. They go out, they get Carson Wentz. The Rams, they go out, they get Jimmy Garoppolo. That's exactly why these teams get these veteran backups, because you need to get through a month sometimes without your starter.
I would rather have Sean Clifford than Jimmy Garoppolo. Just personal preference. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.